late.
Are you kidding me? It's completely fine. I'm a peasant. You guys are like the queen and kings. I'm just here
Ugh.
and so lucky to talk to you both.
Oh,
No.
thanks. Well, we're former peasants, okay?
And
This
Greg, you're supposed to be getting a happy ending massage or something. And then what are you doing here?
My masseuse got pink eye.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah, that's going around, I guess.
Lot of
Yeah,
eye.
so
Lot of
I,
farts in the eye.
yeah, I'm so happy to get to talk to you guys. Like, I'm such a spaz. I literally, wheelchair sports camp has been in my head for the last month. Like, I'm walking down the street at the most inappropriate times. I'm like standing in line at the coffee shop and I'm like, recycling is a scam, but I still do it. Or yesterday I'm at Target and I have a potty mouth, so you guys can swear if you want to. I don't know. You guys are, I know, angels, but I was at Target yesterday and I'm like just cruising around and all of a sudden I'm passing the meat section and I'm like, eat meat, eat meat. And then I think of Kalyn and I started cracking up. You guys have turned me into a crazy person too. I started cracking up because I'm remembering in the video when you have like a pack of like pork chops on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Just a
Anyhow.
regular day in the life over here. So glad that it's helping you get through your regular day's life.
Yes, I'm like, I'm going to punch somebody, but then I'm like, no, there's a wheelchair sports camp I can go listen to.
That's great.
I'm such a dweeb, but literally those phrases has been just circling and circling in my brain. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, you wrote a jam.
Thanks. Thank
Thanks,
you.
dude.
How are you guys this morning?
We're good. We're a little yeah, things have been buzzing for us in a way that, like, we've always wanted and we've had like little moments of and pockets of, but this being like our first proper album in a long time and just seeing like, people like you fucking grab onto it. It's just like, yeah, we're buzzing and it's been really fun and cool and um we're still like managing all of it and we're a little like
Yeah,
like who's gonna abduct us and take care
I
of stuff
know.
for us, because like it's cool, it's translating to like streams and merch sales and album sales and like it's doing
Yeah,
the things that
it's
we've
doing a
always
thing.
wanted to do, but it's also a lot.
It's a hustle, right? Like, I guess, I know a lot of artists or musicians or bands, they often talk as like, we're doing this or we're going to do this, but it's literally like you guys, the people behind that, the musicians that are doing the merch, the marketing, the PR, the footwork, and you have to, you have to put food in your bellies. You have to like
Yeah.
pay
Yeah,
for
we're
rent.
doing that. I got a little croissant here that we're gonna
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. So I really just wrote a couple bullet points down here. Like, I don't know if you've probably never seen any of the other interviews or just a little bit all over the place. They're kind of fun. I
Cool.
probably like use the cuss word too many times. I probably insult a couple people and I might be canceled, but that's how my interviews go.
Okay, go.
You're with the right crew. I
Dude.
bet.
But I love everybody equally as a blanket statement first.
I've been cussing since I could talk. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll introduce you guys quickly. It's Kalyn, right? That's how you pronounce it.
Kalyn, yeah.
Kalyn and Greggy.
Yep.
Wait, don't you have like an adjective before your name, like Dirty Greggy? Or
You want to give me one?
I thought there was an adjective. Maybe I've just been like looking up too much stuff online. Maybe I got to spend less time on Pornhub. Dirty Greggy. Okay.
That's my old porn alter ego.
I'm your classic gay, just like perverted always and like just inappropriate and oversexual.
I gave him a Y to make him diminutive.
Yeah, he wants. Yeah, bring me down a little bit.
Yeah. How did the band form? And also, I guess I'll ask like 40 questions at once. And I also was actually diving into you guys' history. I saw like so many times the internet has called you hip hop. And like, I feel like you still do hip hop influence, but it's like gone hip hoppy to like more like punk rock garage noise.
Yeah.
Am I just saying words or how did that all happen?
You nailed it. Yeah, I started the band, well, before it was a band, it was like me and another rapper and beats. Like, I've been rapping my whole life, and
Duh. Yeah.
started Wheelchair Sports Camp, and it was mostly like hip hop. Like, I would make beats and we'd rap over them, a lot of samples, pretty like out there shit. And then I started dragging in like more live musicians into it, and like that kind of changed like the whole game for me.
Yeah.
Playing with like, I'm like in a wheelchair, so I'm on stage, which is already awkward, and like I don't know, it's like me and a laptop or me and my beat machine. Like, there's not
Yeah.
really a lot of excitement. And then started playing with like live musicians, and then Greggy, he started a DIY venue shortly after we graduated college. We went to college together. I don't really, weren't super connected. I don't really remember him, but we got
Yeah.
really
But I
connected.
remember her.
Here's that dweeb in the corner. Come on, let's
Yeah,
just
come
face it.
on.
I was that guy too, so I can say that.
Right on.
And also he remembers me from like shows when we were kids. So
Nice.
like we were bound to meet. It was like
Yeah.
fate for sure. We had been doing a lot of the same things from like middle school on.
Yeah.
And his band, his other band, Rebedo, asked Wheelchair Sports Camp to play with them, and I was a big part of the Unit E DIY venue. And when we got our first big tour, still our biggest tour,
Yeah.
in 2013, I asked him to like come on the road with us, and he said yes. And I knew that like playing a month with my favorite drummer, I couldn't come back from. So
Yes.
been Greggy and I ever since. And like, yeah, we really evolved in a lot of ways, and we've found like cool ways to like do our projects as partners that's not just music. I mean, it's always boils down to Wheelchair Sports
Yeah.
Camp, but like he got me to roll for mayor for a
I
year.
get it. That's one of the things. I was like studying the shit out of you this morning, and I'm like, I wrote down things like, were you arrested? You ran for mayor in 2019.
Yeah,
Or,
and
yeah,
he's
2019.
like responsible for a lot of the good/bad ideas.
I know, it's like, I was like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
I was thinking this morning also, I'm like, I'm in love with you. I'm sorry I can say that. But I'm also a little scared of you. Is that okay?
Me too.
Yeah, that's the vibe we're going for. Yeah, so like Wheelchair Sports Camp's just been like an amalgamation of fucking whoever we're around at the time, and we kind of like, we were hip hop, but then we were like noisy and we're jazzy. And this is, getting signed to Alternative Tentacles was definitely like the push to explore punk, and it
Yeah,
just
of
made
course.
sense in so many ways. And like the reception is like, oh shit, like, yeah, this
Your
is
voice is just fit for it. It's
Yeah.
funny. It's like, it's just, can I use it? No, the word screechy is not a compliment, is it? No,
I
it's
mean,
just,
it's
hey,
obnoxious. It's
not
obnoxious.
screechy. It cuts through. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Screechy sounded not like the best. It like cuts through, and it's
I
like,
mean, it's fucking high pitched, and
yeah,
something about punk, like me as a rapper, I'm like a rapper's rapper, where like,
yeah,
rap, you have, if you're gonna be a good rapper, you have to think you're better than every rapper. Like, that's
yeah.
just the game. And so,
I've seen the vibe in the videos, and like you were sipping on gin and juice. I don't know.
and I'm
Oh,
black,
God.
and I'm white, and I'm queer, and I'm in a wheelchair. So, like, my bars have always had to be the fucking best bars of the bar.
Yeah, of course. Why do it if you're not gonna?
Yeah, and
You know
something
what? You know what?
punk has just been like so freeing, because like I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter, and it's so fast that I can't be like lyrical miracle and then
Yeah,
I just have to like
yeah.
So
I just am,
it's
yeah, I'm
working.
always so impressed that like singers can remember all the songs. I literally, you can ask me my favorite song and I can't tell you all the words to it. So like, I feel like in order to be a front person in a band, you have to be sort of like, you have to be this somehow mind left or right, and you have to be sort of a genius and to remember all those words.
Well, and then I'm playing drums now for the first time since middle school and playing and rapping, and that shit's hard. I fucked it up
Yeah.
at the album release. I forgot the lyrics.
Oh, you did? Well, that's punk
It
fucking
does
rock.
happen. It does
That's what I
happen.
told her. I was like, you could in punk, you could just be like, "Oh, I fucked up. Hold on."
Yo, that's just old school, man. That's just freaking
Yeah.
old school.
That is it's a shtick now.
I should have stopped and blamed Greg for forgetting my lyrics. That's what I wish I would have done.
Yeah. What's it like? I like accessibility wise, like I don't even want to talk about your wheelchair because I feel like probably people fucking ask the question all the time. But like
Okay.
as sort of an advocate for people like sort of with disabilities and stuff like that, it's like, do you find accessibility to like stages and like the green rooms and like need to be improved or rethought?
Yeah, none of it's accessible.
Yeah, that's,
But Greggy has like carried me around the world and back, and
yeah. Look at those
I'm
fucking
tight
guns.
enough, and I'm trusting enough of
Pro guns.
drunk boys that
Yeah.
we've made it work, you know. But as we're getting older, and like I almost never tour or travel in my power chair because that's like
Mm,
out of the question. Like,
yeah.
you know, if a stage is one step up, which it's gonna be more than one. Like
Yeah.
my power chair costs or weighs like 400 pounds. So
You could kill a
if
whole
I
crowd,
were
a
to
whole
travel
mosh pit.
in
Yeah.
this, yeah, exactly. And
You
if I
should do it
were
on purpose sometimes with an awful crowd. Like I just saw recently, like the what was it, Circle Jerks had a whole bunch of fascist Donald Trump
oh,
people in
I
the
saw that,
audience. I
yeah.
wish you were there and you could just like roll off your, hope this isn't insensitive. I
It's
wish you just roll off your wheelchair, put it in forward drive and let it go off the stage and just like bowl the shit out of this fascist
that would
pigs.
I like
sound.
that.
Anyways, whoa.
Yeah.
Also,
I don't mean to be insensitive in any way.
I know it's really hard to offend us. Me,
Okay.
uh, we're from the land of South Park, so
Okay.
um, all good.
Accessible. And Colorado too. Colorado, I just think of like Rocky Mountains and like pure like mountains and snow streams from the mountaintops and kayaking. And it's funny, you guys, I don't know what this means, scream East Bay, Oakland to me. The both of you together, your music, your vibe, your energy, your attitude just screams like Oakland to me. It's got
Love
a
that.
very specific vibe here that's very creative and like,
Are you in
do you,
Oakland?
I'm in San Francisco.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
cool.
It's Park Jam.
Just over the bridge. I just moved back to San Francisco from San Diego a couple weeks ago. So
Oh, right on.
sick.
yeah, getting my feet wet. And what fucking sucks is my husband, fucking asshole, he's taking us to Spain in June. Here comes
Oh,
the
what did
asshole
you get?
part. Yeah, I don't know. I fucking gotta buy so much sunblock because I'm so pasty like Greg.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna miss you guys. You guys are coming to San Francisco, but I'm gonna miss it because I'm gonna be in Spain.
Ah,
Yeah, because right, you guys are going to be playing at the Great American Music Hall, I think, like the end of June.
we're
Yeah.
playing the Great American Musical.
Right?
Excited.
Right? Yeah, that's a classic venue.
That's what we keep hearing.
Yeah, it's a
A
beautiful
little
venue that
freaky outies.
yeah. Um uh fucking you guys are gonna kill it. Who are you guys gonna be playing with? I can't remember. Do you remember the lineup or
Yeah, it's other people from AT from Alternative Tentacles, Crisis Actor, and I gotta relook it up, but it's a bunch of label mates, which is really cool.
that's gonna be so fucking rad. Like I am such like a fanboy of you guys because like I literally think of like the introduction of you guys to a much bigger, broader rock and roll punks um scene right now with the new album stuff like that, you know, you're riding this wave of so much stuff, the new album, oh, and Perfecta. I feel like literally on these gigs you're playing like in the next year, it sounds ego driven, but I don't mean ego driven, like you're gonna go from supporting to like the top of the, you're gonna be the top bill really fucking soon.
Right. Thank you.
um
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what we're trying to manifest right now, and I think you just helped us out on that journey.
Oh yeah, no, but I see that. I feel it. I got goosebumps. Oh my God, I'm such a pussy. I got goosebumps. No, because I just see it. And like I also see like a lot of times bands will come in with like a gimmick. You know what I mean? Or like and I feel like you guys are like sort of like, I don't know, here I am fucking stroking your ego again. I was gonna say I feel like you're like the real deal beyond just being
Stroke
like
me, baby, stroke me.
Stroke. Beyond being like a band that's like, oh, the front person is in a wheelchair that's like sort of like not a shtick. Yeah, haha, guess
It
It
could
could
be, yeah,
be.
people do
could
it.
be, but it's not at all. Like that's not even like what interests me. I mean, of course, it's part of it, but like just I feel like you guys are like the real deal, like musically, lyrically, and like politically, because you guys are so definitely going to be on the right side of history in the future.
Left.
Um,
We're on the left side of history.
oh yeah, the left side, yeah, but the right left. So in between on the new album, Oh Imperfecta, there's little like bits in between the songs. Is it I think they're phone calls with you and your mom or something?
That's right.
Are those all like real phone calls?
Those are
Well,
real, uncensored, unhinged, non-consensual recordings of my mother.
yeah. Well, I listen to them and they seem so genuine and like sincere and like there's like a motherly tone and you're just like, I'm listening, mom. I don't know. It's just something about that really connected me to your like personality as like and humor. I don't know. I really enjoyed that as much as the songs. I don't know.
That was another one of Greg's good ideas. He was like,
Greg.
because the music was all over the place, he's like, that would be a cool way to like make this collage sound like work.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
it needed some glue, you know? And I was like thinking about albums that I liked that were kind of like, you know, like the one that kept popping into my head was like Sublime's Robin the Hood and how
mm,
they like have like it's all genres like all over the place, but then they have like these like tapes of this guy Rowley just talking shit all the time. And I was like,
yeah,
your mom
yeah,
is so funny, like, and says so much off the wall shit. Like if we just and I think it gives a good like insight too into like that was a big thing we were talking about on this album is like, you know, giving insight to like what Kalyn's life is like, you know, and like just showing like her mom in this like very vulnerable kind of funny way,
Vulgar.
vulgar. And then even
yeah.
too, I like listening to it. I'm like, now even after the fact, I'm like, oh, it's so funny hearing Kalyn's like you were saying, Kalyn's reactions to her mom, because it's like sometimes you could tell like on the last
Yeah,
one with like you gotta get your fucking arm fixed. Like Kalyn's like kind of
yeah.
about it because it's like it shows like kind of some of the real like vibe of like our life.
It's funny because it's always coming across as very supportive. And Kalyn, you're just like, I hear your mom, but I'm not fucking gonna do it. But I hear ya. I don't know. I just really sort of enjoyed that. That really kind of pulls it all together to me, and I love it too because I often listen to like listening to new music on earbuds when I'm at the gym because I have a hard time like pulling lyrics out of songs and understanding them unless they're in my earbuds. And I
Yeah.
went at the other gym. I go to this really gay ass gym in San Francisco. Everyone's like jamming to Britney Spears and they're like fucking crop tops and short shorts. And I'm like with you with like baggy shirts and shorts and like black socks. I'm like listening to you guys like eat me, eat me, eat me. I don't know. It's just, but I listen when I listen to things on my earbuds, I'm able to kind of really just pull apart. I don't listen to it better,
That's
and I don't
awesome.
know. I think if people knew what I was listening to, they'd be scared of me.
I thought my mom was gonna kill me because I was
Oh
like
right,
really recording her, and then Greg was like, "Don't tell her till the album comes out,
yeah,
and we'll film her killing you, and that'll promote it." And it's
yeah.
funny because like you nailed it. Of like she is still always supportive, like despite her bitchy, unfiltered, vain wants for me that
Yeah.
like I've definitely not lived up to her like she wanted me to have a man and she wanted me to
Yeah.
have like this and wanted me to be a doctor and all this shit. And but at the end of the day, she is the number one fan and she
Wants the
loves
best.
it even more now because we're
Yeah.
doing punk and rock, which she's more a rocker, and that's part of my rebellion was like I'm a rapper. Um,
Right.
it was so funny because when we played it, it was like she kind of got mad for like 2 seconds and then was like, well, it's true. I want my grandkids and you need to get your arm fixed.
Greg's
And,
like, record that shit.
Yeah.
and now she's like, yeah, she's just so supportive of it. She's like, it's fun. I'm on the record. You know, like it
Yeah.
quickly turned into like,
She's
She
getting
like-
her nails done, and she's like, "Hey, this is my daughter. I'm on the album. Do you want me to sign your bra?"
And she's about it. She was at the show, like Kalyn gave her a big shout out, and she was like, "Yeah, that's me. I'm the one talking shit on the record."
That's good. That's amazing. That's amazing. I wrote down here love. Sometimes I don't even write full out thoughts, but I wrote the word love. Do you have love in your life right now? Either of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Greg, can I ask you a question? Are you part of the alphabet? Like friend of Dorothy?
You know,
Or
I'd like I'm on.
none of my fucking business can be your
no,
answer.
no, and it's a good,
I don't know.
it's honestly a good question, and like I've always been, you know, like my little brother is gay, and like I've always been like saw myself as straight, but like the older I get, the more I realize I'm like, you know, like we're queer, like our family's pretty queer, you know, like so I would
It's
say
fine either way because I fucking gay people hate. No, I don't. They don't hate me. I fucking like have issues all up and down, and I'm never vocal about kind of like expressing my differences opinions because I feel like sometimes in the world right now, like if you're gay, you have to like follow all these rules. You have to like all these things. You have to look this way.
Yeah.
And sometimes sometimes I swim against stream and it comes across as like self-hating, and I'm like, I'm myself. Like I'm little turd monster Mike before I'm gay, and then like I have something. Anyways,
No, totally.
that's why I like sort of about Kayla as the front person. I keep wanting to say woman, but I'm trying to be super politically correct and say person.
women me, you can man me.
I don't want to insult you and call you a woman.
No, it's really hard to insult me. It's hard to offend me because offensive humor is kind of
yeah.
So
anyway, so I just was wondering, Greg.
Yeah. No, I mean I think like ultimately like I see a future where like I love the idea of like it doesn't matter. Like we could all just do whatever we want.
He likes the pole. He likes the pole and the hole.
Yeah, whatever, you know?
I call Greg a little cute.
Yeah. I like it.
He's the little Q, you know? But
like
we
that.
both have super supportive wifeys. I call my wifey my
husband.
But,
I heard that on. I listened to one of your podcasts earlier today. I'm like, don't fucking repeat those questions. But you called at first. I heard you call your wife a husband. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, she has a husband. And then you're like, she. I was like, oh yeah, yeah.
I have to really be careful with that because I never want people to think I'm hetero. And I'm like, my
that could be the that could be the worst thing to get out. That could ruin your fucking reputation.
Yeah, for real.
And then, so I always have to follow it up with she, and but my lover, who, you know, it's funny that you hear like East Bay because my lover and I were doing long distance for like a year and a half, and she was living in Oakland, and so the end of this album is very like influenced by just me being there. You know, I can't even say like it was the sound because I wasn't going to a ton of shows. I was just like going to be gay with my lover. But you know, the label being in the Bay, and like I was going to the Bay, you know, every other month, and that we've been playing in the Bay more than anywhere else lately since getting on AT, so it's in there for sure.
Yeah. This jumps right into another fucking huge big word I put down, name, Jello Biafra. That alone, I feel like gives I'm a fan. Gives a person so much like validity and like credit as like a real legit shit. Yeah. How did that all come together? I know his involvement, you know, with the record label and stuff like that. Right? He started the record label, didn't he leave the record label? I don't know exactly, so my history could be wrong.
No, he started the label. He's been running it ever since, but Dead Kennedys left the label.
or
And
something like that. I got confused, like
Jello.
in my history, because
But Jello's from Boulder, Colorado.
oh, that's
So
cool.
we claim him. And
Yeah, he's ours.
San Francisco is always trying to claim him, but that's why I claim him and I blame him for being from Boulder
I
because
claim him and blame him. I love that. You guys should fucking carve his face into some mountain or shit. Yeah, I got that. That's cool. And then he's featured on Make It Make Sense, right? Too.
yeah, and Dead. He's on the song Dead as well.
This all gives me such a boner. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you had to hear that, but like
that was good.
He's like fucking, he's just, he's history. He's relevant. He's interesting. His voice, strip away his connection with the label. It's just his voice. If he was just some unknown that came onto the scene yesterday, I'd be like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it like working with Jello, Mr. Jello?
I call him the punk princess.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's a real diva.
Really?
But no, not really.
In a funny
I guess,
way.
like,
In like a funny way, he is kind of a diva.
it's funny because like
It can be, I guess.
he gets to give a lot of people shit because he's Jello Biafra and like
Yeah.
he knows so much. He knows so much. Whoa, he knows
He's
so
smart.
much.
He's like a walking museum history. Yeah, history museum.
Encyclopedia, like that.
Yeah.
And connections, like he's everybody's favorite. you know?
Yeah.
But it's funny, we have a fun relationship because like I'm tiny and I get to talk shit to him. Because I'm tiny.
Yo, I'll fucking hit you in the kneecaps with a crowbar, bitch.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, look, bitch. Like, and like, I don't know. There's Greg, you could explain it. There's like
I know it's a stupid question. Like, how do you answer that?
Yeah,
with
like,
anything that makes sense?
You should. I mean, it like for real. Like, I feel so blessed when I'm hanging out with Kalyn and Jello because their connection is like one of the most beautiful connections I've ever seen. Because like Kalyn didn't grow up in the punk rock world, so she has zero care about any of Jello's things since.
Right. Dead Kennedys.
I mean, now she's like coming around,
of course.
really enjoying it. But like at first, like she's like even when Jello like was talking about signing us, and to me, like I grew up in the punk rock world, I'm like, this is a big deal, Kalyn.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, who cares? And then like it just kind of fell to the wayside, and then I was playing with I fill in for this band Devotchka, and I was playing with them, and Jello was backstage, and I was like, hey, I heard you were interested in signing Wheelchair Sports Camp. He's like, yeah, I am. And then he's like, meet me at the record store this time. I was like, I'm going to go. I was like, Kalyn, come with me. She's like, nah, I'm not going to come.
I'm tired.
And then I just went.
Yeah, I don't got to be just Jello and Bill. What's that? Bill Cosby, motherfucking Jello pudding pop guy.
Yeah, she was like not about it. And then I was like, I talked to him and he was like, let's do it. And then finally we got it all together. And then that moment when Kalyn and him sat down and we were having a drink together, celebrating that he was putting out the record, they're so aligned politically. And it was such like a cool organic thing that I feel like probably Jello doesn't get to experience very much because a lot of people who are into that type of politics know who he is already.
Yeah.
So they were having this like beautiful political conversation that was so organic. And they just see eye to eye on that stuff so well that it was just like, I was like, this is like dreamy. Like, this is so cool. Like, I don't need to say a word. I'm just like sitting back and being in this energy.
It's like sort of
now.
What's that?
He's like my uncle now.
Yeah, I fucking love that. I love being in the presence of somebody that's like really well known, like throughout the world. Like I'm friends with somebody, and I'm not going to say their fucking name because that's like a rock legend. He's just a really good friend of mine, and like I've grew up listening to this person's music, but like being in his presence, I forget that sometimes. We're at his house, like making fucking French press, and he's like smoking weed in the other room. And then like I come back in here, and I'm like, and then I go on Google, and he's like touring the country, and all this shit's happening, and like I feel like I'm bragging, but I'm not. It's just like being around like somebody that you're impressed with, and like have respect for is like an interesting thing, and then trying to play it cool. Like a lot of my friends always say, hey, why haven't you interviewed so and so on your podcast, or why haven't you ask him to connect you with so and so, you know what I mean? The connections and like, oh my God, I treat him like he's so uncool, like nobody know, you know what I mean? Because I never want to be like abuse our friendship in a way. Um, I feel like yeah, I don't know where that was going, but just
Oh,
like being
totally.
around in the presence of someone that's like pretty badass and has an incredible history and connections and
And, he's just like, man, I don't take it for granted. As much, like, shit as I like to give him because it's funny, and he doesn't like, not a lot of people give Jello shit, okay? He's
yeah.
Jello.
He just had some health issues, right? He's doing okay, I hope.
Yeah, he survived a big-ass stroke.
And another none of my fucking business, but I remember hearing about that and hope he's on the up and up. Yeah.
He is on the up and up, but I just yeah, I just feel so, like, honored and humbled to, like he really sees, like, what we're doing, and he really, like, respects it in a way that, um yeah, I think because of my disability and, like, because of the potential of gimmickiness, like, I
Yeah.
can be tokenized, I can be fetishized, I
Yeah, that's the words I was looking at, yeah.
all this stuff, and, like, with him, like, no, he sees it as badass, and he sees it for what it is, and he also, like, challenges us in ways, like, that are been really helpful, like, he rearranged the track order, like, he wanted to take more time with the vinyl master, like, he was really like, "Don't feel like you have to go punk, like, we like what you're doing," but
Yeah.
we
Keep
did,
it
and it's working.
authentic.
But, like, we dragged him into, like, some songs, and then we dragged him into the art museum show where he, like, officiated our not wedding and was, like, a reading from the book of the Medicaid
Yeah.
bylaws, like, you couldn't get married, so he cuffed us, and, like, he's him being just a theater guy, like, I don't know, we were always meant to be. We were
Yeah.
meant to
Yeah.
be, and we
He's
feel at home, like, on AT, and,
he
uh
sees, like, potential, like, probably that's it sounds like to me, like, potential and, like, what could be, you know
yeah,
what I mean? Like, not everybody can sees something the same way when you're, like, walking along the beach and everyone's looking at rocks, and sometimes you just find a rock and flip it over, and you're the only one that sees how beautiful it is.
yeah.
Aw.
Well, that
Aw. I don't know, it sounds that to me from what I'm hearing is, like, he sees something in you and, like, of, like,
And
potential and, like
we also, like, see ways for, like, to put him back in the spotlight. I mean, he's always
yeah.
be in the spotlight, you know what I mean? But we're like, dude, if we fucking go on the road with Jello, like, it can be a whole fucking show, like theater,
Yeah.
performance art,
Like,
punk.
benefiting everyone involved.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
Fuck yeah.
a beautiful thing.
To be
We're really
determined,
lucky.
yeah. I don't wanna shit talk people in general, but I wrote, "What is a popular band right now that you just don't get?"
Hmm.
Is there, like, somebody that's, like, fucking killing it and you just don't get them?
That's a good question.
You can also pass because I know sometimes you don't wanna put something down, but, like, there's a lot of bands out there, like, I mentioned the other day that I saw Turnstile, and someone was like, "Oh my god, you fucking sellout." They're like I'm like, "What?" And it was just confusing. Is
Yeah.
there a band or performer that just, like, is fucking killing it? Like, I'm not a Taylor Swift either, I don't
I was
get that.
gonna say the Taylor Swift was like the first thing, but that's too easy.
I know.
This is a good question.
Honestly, sadly, like, well, I'm a little rapper, so I talk a lot of shit. Um,
Yeah. You're
and
packing?
I
It's back.
probably am packing.
I've been watching I'm all about guns and murder right now because I've been binge watching New Orleans Homicide Netflix series, so I'm all about packing and murder
Oh,
and
cool.
anyways,
No, I can't have a gun because I'd use it. And you heard my mom, like, she's shot people, and I would shoot people. And
God bless.
I'm pretty sure I chose this body so that I'm not a murderer. Uh,
Yeah.
but I think I have like a little local beef. Like,
Oh.
we see people that are like popping off, and we're old and we're jaded now, and we're like, okay, let's see where this goes. Or like, now it's cool being like not such an underdog this month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
a hell of a month.
it's kind of easy to.
You guys have really the trajectory of you guys. I like I say, I'm embarrassed to say, like, I just discovered you over the last couple months. Like, but there's so many
Whoa.
bands out there. But the trajectory and I feel like the energy behind you guys is so good right now.
Yes.
Also, I guess you're talking about like your history and your age and stuff like that. Like I was at a show in San Diego recently, and I came to see one of the opening bands, and like the headlining band I had never heard of before. And so as I talked to people out, like an old person in public, I'm like, "Hey, I don't know the headliner," and they're like, "Oh yeah, they had that song that went viral," and I was like. And like I didn't know idea about the band, but everyone was there because they had one song that went viral. And I think they're like a new band that weren't really a band, but now they're headlining. And like the band 4 Years Strong was like underneath them. And I'm like, it was a weird, like how they got to where they are and the work they put in it. And I think it was just one TikTok viral song. And then they were headlining a gig.
That's
No,
what we need.
yeah.
I think Eat Meat is our new
I
viral.
feel like, yeah. Okay, another thing, fuck that. Because also you don't want to talk, I know people don't want to talk shit about bands. What's a popular food that you think you just don't get? This is also a test of like what works or what not works. Because I just wrote this down.
Pizza and
You
I
hate
hate hot dogs.
You
pizza
hate
and
hot dogs too?
Yeah.
Oh my
burgers,
God.
dude.
Get out of
Bro,
America.
you.
I was just kidding.
Greg looks like he eats sushi from the gas station.
I definitely do.
No, just kidding. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that fucking means.
The first time my parents don't eat seafood, and like I would eat sushi from the not the gas station, but from like the grocery store. I was like, this
Okay.
is good, and I finally had like real sushi at a point. And I was like, oh, this is a whole nother world.
All right. I promise you we're getting down to the last questions because people don't want to watch a whole fucking hour of people just shooting shit. Another shit talk. What's a popular fashion right now that you just don't get?
Oh, that's easy.
Go, what do you got?
Dude, this like early 2000, like the thong out your pants and the like baby girl tops and the
choker
the
maybe?
ass crack. Like I just think it could have just been left behind. I don't
Yeah.
know. I know it's back, but like I can't. Or even like, no offense, I'm gonna talk some shit. Like, like Billie Eilish made like baggy
Oh,
basketball shorts like a thing, and I'm down for that. I'm a dyke. Like I wear
yeah.
basketball shorts, but you can't tell me that those basketball shorts are worth $10,000.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know
when
what
they
I'm
put like a
saying?
price
I'm like,
tag on
you
it.
look like my drug addict cousin that
Yeah. Yeah, you look like my fentanyl dealer. Come on.
yeah, dude. Like I just don't see like the
Okay.
high fashion of it. Like I'm glad it's comfy. It's you can make it hot, whatever, but I don't see like high end.
Okay. I get you. I get you. I'm about the crop tops. Like I keep bashing on the gay community because I fucking can, but like sometimes I'm so embarrassed I am self-loathing gay, I think. But sometimes I'm just so fucking embarrassed. I go to the gym and like there's people in like the short shorts and the crop tops and I'm like, you can't fucking wear that to the gym.
What
I
about
know,
what do you think?
I'm embarrassed and I
Yeah.
think that's a reflection on myself
What
because no one
about
wants to see.
what about the straight dudes wearing crop tops?
Well,
Like
straight dudes also wear the shredders with their nipples. Like, even if you're fucking a god, I don't want to see your nipples at the gym. Isn't that weird? Is it weird that I don't want to see your nipples at the gym?
no, I think I was like, all these dudes in like they look like wearing like they're like dressed like they're like an 80s like wrestler.
Yeah,
Where is
I
this coming into play?
I get it in the right context, but not in gym in the public, anyways.
Yeah.
Greg's brother is a stylist, so like we're a little lucky on that too.
Yeah, not bashing it. I think this might be because I'm older, but just sometimes I'm like,
But he'll put some stuff on us, and we're like, "Oh God, Eric! Like, what are you doing?" And then like that shit pops, Like
wait, someone put you in. I commented on that this morning. Someone put you in this like beautiful flowered ruffled dress or something on like in
Oh,
an
that was
outfit. Oh, I saw this morning and I just saw your face and I was just pissed laughing.
That's
Yeah.
what because it was funny. I was thinking about like 90s aesthetic of like, like music videos where like, like all the girls were wearing like it was cool to wear like those weird like vintage dresses and shit. And I was
Yeah.
like,
I
feeling,
think you were doing her dirty, just saying.
I know that's what we're
was. It's so that, like, I think the most shocking thing I could do nowadays is dress the way my mom has always tried to dress me. Like,
Oh.
she always wanted me to be like frilly little girl, pretty femme. And I was like, no, I'm a fucking tomboy. And
I'm
I
a bull dyke.
and I put my hat backwards and I sag my
Yeah.
pants and I'm not cute, I'm tough or whatever. And
Yeah.
now I'm like, Greg, you might be right. Greg,
Yeah.
Greg is right a
You got to
lot.
please your mom sometimes. You just show up at her house sometimes, full face makeup, like watermelon lip gloss, and be like,
yeah.
"Hi, mom."
She
You're
No,
loves
this
talking
it.
some
happened at the
weirdly.
album release. I
She
got
loves
all
it.
dolled up, and my mom came back and she's like, "Oh, you look like a girl today, finally."
That's crazy. I get it. Okay, let me jump forward here. Okay, finishing up here. What does the summer 2026 look like for you guys? I had to put on my professional face. 2026. What does that look like for you guys?
Man, who knew this would be our year? We're going to Canada to play Sled Island Fest in Calgary. We're headlining the Great American Music Hall. We're playing this little unknown venue called Red Rocks here in Colorado.
Big.
So
Okay.
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a tiny mountain tour through the Appalachia in
Yeah. Drink some
October.
You should get Mountain Dew to sponsor you.
That's a good
I need to
idea.
get Bandcamp to sponsor me. You know anybody
Oh.
at Bandcamp? If you find anybody at Bandcamp, I know they have a base in the Bay, or they used to.
Yeah. All right. All right. The hustle doesn't stop even when people think you got it already. Like you're there. Anyways, you're talking about your 2026, but you had another thought. I was just like, what would be a point in your careers that you're like, we made it?
Mm.
Ooh.
We're like right on that. It feels like
Is that a jinx? That might jinx the shit too, right?
I think it's okay. I think we're just talking about we're like it feels interesting right now because like all our favorite bands are liking our videos and following us, and it's like feels like we're like just like at the door, but we need to be like someone just needs to like be like walk through this door, like we're just like
Yeah.
right there.
You
So it's
came
like
in, you were invited in the room and you're looking for a chair with your names on it, but you're like, you can't find it. Like one of those anxiety
exactly,
dreams. You were
yeah,
let in the room, like, yeah, we're here, but like, oh shit, there's no seat for us.
exactly.
I
Whoa,
think it'd
that's a,
be cool. We just want to like live off of it, and
yeah,
quit
make a
our other
living.
side jobs. I mean, we love our side jobs, and like we're both teachers, and like we've been teaching our whole lives now, and
Oh,
it's
I'm
great.
married to a high school teacher.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
The
Yeah,
son of a bitch that's taking me to Spain. Asshole.
Son of a bitch.
on a teacher budget. That's a dream husband right there.
Yeah, I am not the breadwinner. I am
Uh,
just the muscle. I can move shit.
Neither are
I,
we.
I know my place. I know my place.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
trying to reverse roles. Like, we're gonna be the we want to be the breadwinners in our
You want to bring home
relationship
some bacon,
still.
Yeah.
even vegan bacon. I don't know,
Yeah,
whatever
we
you
are
guys
kind
are
of,
into.
yeah.
And we want to
Turkey bacon.
I want
yeah.
to bring home the turkey
We want
bacon.
to shit, man. We want to tour the world. We want to make more records. We want to make shows. We want to, sell our pussy on the internet. Like, we want to do it all.
I just glad you said pussy. You know what? There's something this morning I thought I wanted to say to Kalyn. I was trying to find. I'm gonna out myself. And to say it all in all interview to like not be awkward or anything. But earlier when I was like in the shower, like washing my pink bits, I'm like, I really want to tell Kalyn, I wish I had a vagina so I could try to make love to you.
Thank
I
you.
really did. And I'm not even shitting. I'm just not well. But in my mind, I'm like, she's queer. I'm queer. But like in my mind, I'm like, fuck, I wish I had a vagina so I could try to make love to you.
Oh, I love that.
I know.
But, There's
Money,
always
you're like money
an
talks.
exception to every rule.
Yeah, I get you.
Why don't you
I'm
just
so
try to
not
do
well. I
it?
I know that's why I confuse people, and that's why I'm actually so thankful you guys did take a little time to talk with me today, because I really hope we can stay connected and talk again in the future. And like,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see sort of like your future, what's gonna help. I think there's so much unknown too, which is like frightening and exciting. You know, you have to sort of believe. Like, I'm not a church person or a God person, but you have to sort of believe
Yeah.
in something.
We believe someone had
All right.
blessed us.
And my last question, very last question, is what gets you out of bed in the morning? Those really fucking tough days. What
Mhm.
what gets you out of bed in the morning? Is it your pets? Is it your mom? Is it food? Is it your girlfriend? Is it your wife? You might have kind of explained this already, just doing music, but like in one of
Yeah.
your songs earlier today, I was listening just, well, what is it? I'm a mess. Like, I
Yeah.
got out of bed.
Yeah.
That's an accomplishment in its own.
Yeah.
But
We
is there
love
something
sleeping.
that
We
gets
love
you out of bed in the morning?
I know what he's gonna say. It's probably
what do
what
you
gets you out of bed.
what do you
He's gonna
think?
say
Your
dick. No,
fucking
whoa.
little
Yeah,
dick.
my little
Little-
son, yeah, he gets me out of bed in the morning for sure.
Oh my
I
God. I'm
sleep
so sorry, you guys.
but yeah, he like I think, you know what, family, honestly, like our friends.
Wait, you honestly have a little boy?
I have a little boy, yeah, he's 5
Oh,
years old.
son.
Yeah. He's a
I'm kind
little
of beyond this like obnoxious exterior. I love like normal family stuff too. Just don't tell
Yeah,
anybody. Oh,
he's
that's
so
cute.
cool. He's such a rocker. Like he comes to our shows. He loves Jello. Like Jello is
Mm.
so funny because my son like is obsessed with Nirvana. And
Ugh.
I was like, hey, dude, Jello, he met Kurt Cobain. He knows Nirvana. And my son just like asked him about it. And Jello so cutely just talked to him for like 20 minutes about all his Nirvana stories. And my son was just like, he's 5. He was just like listening, like, and he talked to
That's a sign of a good person. How old is your
yeah.
son?
He just turned 5.
That's amazing. Like, I love that he also probably has a Nirvana t-shirt and knows Nirvana songs. I just saw somebody who interviews kids about just asking them stupid questions. And he went up to this kid the other day that had a Pink Floyd t-shirt on. He's like, this like 4-year-old, he's like, name at least 2 songs. And the kid's like, but I love the fact that like if someone went up to your 5-year-old with a Nirvana shirt, he probably could name 1 or 2
Oh,
songs.
yeah, he's about it. Like, it's cool, I'm blessed. Like, he's so obsessed with music. Honestly, when we were making this record, like, when I was making some of the beats for this one, like, I was listening to a lot he really loves, like, heavy music, so, like, it was kinda got me like, I was showing him all kinds of music, and then I started to see, oh, he really likes, like, heavy rock, guitar-driven music, and it got me back into some stuff I hadn't been listening to for a while, so it's kinda cool to, like he's definitely been a big inspiration on
I'm not raising no fucking poser.
No, he's not a poser, that's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
What gets you out of bed, Kalyn?
You know, it's almost
Stupid
like a
fucking
curse nowadays. Like I don't
aches and
have
pains.
any days that I can just like lay in bed all day, but
Uh,
cats try to keep me in bed. So
you
like,
see my goose back here? I don't know if you can see it, but one of my cat's goose is right there.
Oh, I love
aw,
that name for a cat. Goose is hilarious.
Yeah, he's a legend. He's 16.
yeah, they
Sick.
like to like lay on my chest when it's time
Oh,
to get up, and they're like, "Come on, let's just be depressed and lay down all day."
cats have that weird radar. They're like, you have to take a piss. I'm gonna go sit in your lap and make it impossible for you to get up.
Yeah, or they're like, "Oh, you're sick. I love when you're sick." Like, oh, like
Yeah,
my disability is brittle bones, so like, when I'm broken, knock on wood, I
I
haven't
know. There's nothing
broken
funny
in a
about
long time,
that.
but then I have to be out of commission for a long time, so but yeah, my lover gets me out of bed, my lover keeps me fed. I'm not always great at like I could just sleep all day and
Yeah,
drink coffee and weed and be fine,
yeah,
but they're
uh,
always like, "No, you need
yeah.
to eat and you need water
You
and
need some inspiration.
let's go see the sun."
Yeah, or a reason. Yeah. Whew, I got really deep. So is Instagram the best place to keep up with you guys, your new songs and your releases, like your tour dates and all that kind of stuff? Or if
I mean,
someone wants to reach out to you
right
for like
now, kind of our most buzzing, like, social media, but, like, honestly, the best way would be to
an
sign up
email.
for our email list on
Yeah.
our website because 'cause we're trying to, like, get that going a little better. I mean, that's the hard part about social media is, like, we built really good followings, but, like, then Zuckerberg, like, ruins it all, and then we have no
Yeah.
access to any of these people, so, we also got a Patreon, which we're, like, doing fun things exclusive to
Yeah.
for, and
Shit
yeah,
takes
but
money.
honestly, whatever, follow us where you can, whatever feels right, if it's email or social or snail mail, we got a P.O. box,
Just fucking deliver a pizza to our house. The
no
band
pizza.
Oh, I'm gonna you know what I'm gonna do just because I wanna fucking piss you off? I'm gonna get a pizza, get a hot dog, and roll a hot dog up in a piece of pizza, stick it in a brown paper bag, light it on fire, and put it on your doorstep.
I'm
I
never
love
making
that.
love to you again.
The end. All right. Well, thanks you guys. We will stay in touch.
Yeah, please,
And
thanks so much for diving in with us.
yeah, if you guys need anything, like I realize the world of like is a weird thing about support, like comes and likes and shares and that sort of stuff. And it's just if you guys need anything, let me know.
Thank
Ba-
you, and if you ever come to Colorado, please let us know.
oh, I will do. I will do.
Bring your husband, come to
Yeah,
our show at Red
his name
Rock.
is Mike too. So when he fuck, I'm like, oh Mike, oh Mike,
Oh.
oh Mike, oh Mike. Great. Thanks you guys.